welcome to 2023. This is crazy. This is my first video for the year. Happy New Year. And as you can tell by today's title, we are talking all things Notion and all things goals. Now, if you haven't already set up your goals and you don't know what you want in 2023, then I'd recommend you go watch this video of mine. Now, this video is going to show you how to set up your goals, and I also have another video on vision boards. If you have set up your goals, you have an idea of what you want, but you have no vision for it, like you haven't created a vision board, then that's something I'd recommend. And not just creating a pretty vision board, but the reasons behind it as well. Now, if you've done both of those things, then I'd recommend keep watching this video, because this is going to tell you how to attach habits and actions in order to attain your goals. It's all very well having a pretty vision board, having an aesthetic vision board stuck on your wall somewhere or on your desktop, but if it is just that and you're not doing anything to actually get the things on the vision board, then it will just remain like that, and you'll just look back and be like, oh, that was lovely, but nothing came of it, right? You don't want 2023 to be that kind of year for you. I don't want it to be for me. So we need to put actions in place in order to get the things that we want. So let's dive into Notion and I'll show you around. My Notion homepage. This is something I've created myself, and I don't have this template yet ready for you, but I am working on it. So soon I'll have this template ready for you to download. This is basically all of my little hub areas for different sections of my life, and then if you open each one of these, it's going to take me to more in-depth pages, if that makes sense. Then I kind of just brain dump things that I need to brain dump here, and then pop things into my calendar. So for today's video, we're talking about goals. So this is what I created in one of my previous videos, which I will link. And this is where I just put down some goals that I have in my mind for the new year. And I put them into different sections. I don't want to go into massive detail on this right now, but you can, any area of your life, like creativity and hobby, business and finance, health and fitness, relationship, personal, you can go on and on. Materialistic things, spirituality, whatever it is, you can definitely create a little section like this. And then once you've obviously hit your goal, you'll be able to check mark them off. However, for your template, I've gone one step further and attached actions and habits for your goal, because we need to have actions and habits in place in order to reach this particular goal. Okay, this is a small goal, but then is it that small? Because we all say we're going to do it, but then we don't end up doing it unless we take the appropriate actions towards it. So this is just an example for you. Under health and fitness, if my goal is that I wanted to drink more water, what is an action I can take towards that? Well, I can actually just buy a 2-liter water bottle, which I actually shown you in one of my last videos, and is really helping me drink more water. It's like a pretty pink bottle that has the markers to tell me throughout the day, like it's 9 a.m, it's 10 a.m, it's 11 a.m, like this is how much you should drink, la la la. And it's so much easier. And the habit I have that I want to set for this is put in water in the fridge, because I like my water cold. So what you want to do when it comes to habits is you want to make it more attractive for you, right? So you want to do something that is going to make you more attracted to drink the water. And for me, I don't like to drink plain water all of the time. So something I could do is add lemon slices or lime or any kinds of fruits to make it more attractive for me. Therefore, there's more chance that I will actually drink more water. Does that make sense? Again, another example, reach 55 kg. I know this is not for everybody, but that is one of my goals. An action I can take towards that is enroll in a gym or an online membership. And then a habit I can create is every day I can lay out gym clothes the night before. So when I wake up in the morning, I already know what I'm going to wear. There's no excuse. Everything's laid out for me, and I'm going to go. Well, if it was only that simple, right? But you know what I'm saying? Like you want to try and help yourself in every way that you can and create habits to do that. Another example is use Notion every day. And how can I take an action step towards it? Well, set up an account and bookmark it at the top of your screen. Bookmarks at the top of my tabs have helped me hugely. I know that sounds silly, but bookmarking things so you have easy and quick access to them, that's one of the things I organized and has really, really helped me. And a habit I can create every day. So this is kind of like almost a one-off action that you'll take. And then a habit you can create towards that is I can clean my desk every night. So clear up everything, wipe everything down, have it all fresh for the morning. So the first thing I do when I come into the desk area is I want to sit down and I want to do opening Notion and using it. Okay, so you get my point. Another example here is opening a business in Dubai. I don't have intentions to open a business in Dubai, but this is just an example. So open a business in Dubai. An action I can take is find an accountant and bank info requirements, right? Go down the admin routes and find this information out. A habit I can create towards that, because that's like an ongoing kind of goal. It's not like it's ongoing. Habit I can create towards that is schedule weekly time blocks into my calendar to work on this goal, because this is not just done overnight. Okay, so that's what you want to do with all of your goals. You want to come in and every area of your life you want to create an action attached to it and a habit. Now, I'm not saying you need to work on all of these at once. You can just do one at a time. You know, it's completely up to you. I wouldn't encourage you to jump in and do them all at once. Now, I've also created a monthly template goal for you, so you can have a little bit more strategy behind it and something to work on one by one. So what you'll then do is come into your monthly goals. I mean, you don't have to use my template, it's just an example for you, but this is what I've created for myself. Come into, let's say, January 2023, I open up self-development and then I want to type in something here, right? So for example, I want to read, my goal was read more, right? But then what kind of goal is that? Reading more is very vague. We want to break it down even further. So reading more, how much do I want to read? So let's say I want to make it, when it's a measurable goal, it means there's usually numbers involved. Opening a business, for example, would be a project goal, because that's an ongoing thing that requires a lot of work. So it's an ongoing project. So this, for example, can be measurable, because I can say I want to read one self-development book per month. That's what I want to do. The action I can take towards it is buy a new book. That could be Atomic Habits, one of my favorites. Atomic Habits. A habit I can create towards that is blocking time in calendar, setting alarms, whatever you want to call it, setting alarms to read 20 minutes every morning. Do you see? And you can do this in every area of your life. Again, this is another example. That's a measurable goal, because I want to drink 2 liters of water a day, not just drink more water. Okay, so that's what you can do. You can come in here and go into each month and do it month by month, focus on different things, just to make your life easier and not easier, but get you closer to the person and the goals that you want to be and achieve. And then what I also like to do, I'll show you, this is not like part of the video really, but I'll just show you anyway. What I like to do is coming to my weekly template. Again, I'm working on this one for you, and I just brain dump everything in here, because for example, if I go into my Google Calendar, this is just a mock-up for you guys, I get overwhelmed. If I'm like, right, what do I need to do? Like, where do I start, right? I go all over the place. But if I come in here and I just start to brain dump, okay, I need to take dog, no, I don't even have a dog, hang on. Let's say I need to work on website, right? And I'll just keep going. Go for checkup, for whatever. Join gym. Okay, for example, we don't need to go into massive detail there. My priority could be that I want to join the gym, so I can just drop that one in there. Hang on. Okay, let's say it's join gym. Right. So then I could then break it down into these categories here. So I just drag and drop these things in here to have a visual idea of how and which tasks I can drop where, if that makes sense. If I look at my calendar, I get very overwhelmed, but if I look at this, I feel so much better. Then what I can do is, while looking at this, I'm zoomed in now for you guys, but while looking at this part, I can come down here and drop everything into my calendar. So I'm like, okay, I've got to do this, and this. Right, I've dropped it all into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I have an idea of what's happening each day. Then I can go in and time things. So I can say, join gym. I want to go and do that on Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. That's only going to take me half an hour. There you go. And that falls under health and fitness, so it shows up in my nice colors. Oh, end time. Oh, sorry, I haven't done that properly. 9:20 a.m. Done. So this way I don't get overwhelmed with what I actually need to do with myself, and it makes it a lot clearer for me. Yeah, I hope this helped you, and this is how you can easily break down your goals. You don't need to overwhelm yourself. And like I said before, there's no point to have all beautiful goals and beautiful vision boards unless you have a plan in place behind it. And just to let you know, this is not my vision board, as I mentioned. This was a mock-up vision board of what mine looks like. My pictures are slightly different. And this is what I put on the back of my desktop. So all of my little desktop folders sit in here, so it's all neat and tidy. And then I just have the calendar on there as well. I hope this video helped you in some way. If there's something that you want to know about Notion or about something else that I've got set up, then comment down below, share your thoughts, share your habits and new goals. I'd love to hear about them, and I'll see you in the next video.